can see, on the Fendt 724. It seems like a lot of you have liked the new intro, which is good to hear. It's always good to get a bit of feedback. Now, I should probably play with it again, but it's just interesting to get feedback on, you know, when you change stuff like that and see what people's thoughts are. I mean, sort of the main reason for doing it, really, having an intro, is to stop people nicking the vids. To be fair, well, it doesn't stop them nicking them, but it identifies the video as mine, sort of thing. It's instead of having a copyright symbol going, you know, in the corner all the way through the video, which I'm not a great fan of. I'd rather just have an intro on it, just saying, like, you know, George Saunders photography, blah blah, whatever. That's mine, you know. So if someone nicks the video, there's no, can't argue that it's not the, you know, it's not my video, it's my video. So that's the reason I do that. Plus I enjoy having a little play now and again. So there we go. It's good to, not to say, it's good to hear your feedback. And I don't think that many people like the original one with the old TW with it starting up with no exhaust on. That was it was a bit loud, wasn't it? Even though I did, you know, the past, God knows, I don't know, the past 6 months I've turned the volume down on that on it, so it's not quite as loud as it sort of first was, if you know what I mean. But still got quite a few complaints saying that's just burst my eardrums. Hey up, fast track's turned up. Charlie's turned up with the old power harrow. I was just going to do a little video on straightening this ploughing up. It's I've come out of it now, but over there you can see there's a right tight bit. Yeah, so there's that tight bit. So what it does, every time you go, like, it pulls the plough over a bit. And to be fair, there's not a lot you can do about it. But the only thing you can do is pull out and draw through again, which is what I'm about to do here, because there's another tough spot here. And we'll do that there. Otherwise, the curves just get bigger and bigger. And they don't plough, you know, ploughs don't plough nicely around a curve. So it is, you know, it is good to keep it straight. And you can see it's a bit heavier here, and every time you do it, the plough just pulls over a bit more. So we'll pull out and straighten that up. It's like Charlie's figuring the trimble out. He looks good. Basically, the easiest way to straighten this is to back up to before where the curve is, so about there. And we're going to drop in and draw a new line. You just have to fettle the depth control. And then we should be able to match up quite nicely. Lifting it up. There you go. Yep, got another tractor now. Got the Class here with the topper on. It's all go. And Robert's waiting. Now we'll have a chat. Oh, so there you go. It's a bit straighter, isn't it? It'll no doubt tweak a. We'll no doubt tweak a line on it again. You see how it changes though. It goes from lovely light to almost heavy clay in like that. All you can do is keep straight at it. Oh, so this is the other wonky bit. We're gonna plough this bit out as well. We'll try and straighten it. We're back on the sort of straight there. We'll draw out and pull another line through that. And this one shouldn't get wonky again because we've come into the well, we got out of the heavy stuff, so where is it? It's up here a little bit. Yeah, so it's some area. Makes it difficult is if we're going over the ridge as well. Be perfect this time, but it'll get us straighter, and then we can straighten it even further on the next one. So what I'm doing, I'm just fettling the depth control so that we don't have a massive ridge, and get it back to normal there. In a way, we're considerably straighter now. You may be wondering why I'm not on the fast track and I'm on the Fendt. Well, the reason being is Charlie got some stuff to do this morning, so he was a bit later in, and so yeah, I brought the Fendt out, and I've been going about 3 hours now. And so he's come in and brought the fast track out, which is already on the power hour anyway. which is why the fast track's not on here, because the fast track was on the power arrow before we put the plough on. So that's why I'm sure Charlie won't mind having a go in the fast track. He rarely gets to drive it, the old boy, so be good for him to have a little blast in it. Go have a quick chat with him, see what he reckons. Right, after that, Charlie's kicked me off the Fendt. He wanted his tractor back. Oh, let's have a swig of tea. He was struggling with the controls. I'll tell you about it in a sec. Let's get this thing fired up. Yeah, he's got everything just about right, I think. Right. Yeah, GPS on that. Yeah, cool. You want to be in that one. Just good thing about power, electric windows. Putting down, you can see what's happening at the you can see what's happening with the power arrow. Running forward drive, that's all we need really. Yeah, what Charlie was struggling with is basically the forward and the back, and the speeding up and speeding down on the joystick. Now I'm a bit lucky because I drive the Fendt more than Charlie drives the fast track, if you know what I mean. So the difference being is, to change direction in the Fendt, you'll press the button, the little trigger button, similar to the one on the fast track. Yeah, that's where the one on the fast track is, but you'll press the one on the Fendt, and then you'll pull it to the left. Now that's when you're moving though. So when you move, if you're stationary, it's the same as the fast track. So in the fast track, to go backwards, I'll press the trigger button and pull the stick back, and that'll do that whether I'm moving or stationary. But in the Fendt, it's only when you're stationary will you put your finger on the button and pull back. Hope you still follow me, but when you're moving, you press your finger on the thing, on the button, and then you move to the side, and that changes direction. So it's different in that respect. Also, like to go faster on the Fendt, you push the stick forward like that, but that doesn't work on the fast track. And back to go slower. On the fast track, you see, you push it to the right, and to come slower, push it to the left. So that's why it does get a little bit confusing when you're used to one, then you jump on the other. It cocks you up a bit, but like I say, I'm a bit more. I chop and change. I drive the little Fendt quite a bit more, and the big Fendt now and again. So I can chop and change a bit easier. But like I say, Charlie very rarely drives this, so when he does get on it, everything's backwards for him. So plus he don't get to do a lot of ploughing either. I do most of the ploughing, so he won't mind having a go on that. At least the back will be our bus anyway. Looking good, looking good. I left him a fairly straight furrow as well, which is good. We're getting on nicely. It's coming down a treat, isn't it, I think? This field boshed out today, no worries. Got everything mapped to that button at the minute. GPS, the revs, the linkage, and the PTO is all on the one press of the button. Makes life a bit easier. Yeah. Oh dear. I'm gonna have a kit, the sort of video kit video coming up soon, if that makes any sense. Featuring such stuff as that bit of kit. So just to show you another, show you what sort of kit I've got. I keep getting messages, so can we have a look at the kit and this, that, and the other, and settings and all that. So I'll get that sorted out at some point, and jobs are good. Anyway, oh dear. We'll go have a little nap, I reckon. Anyway, I'm going to say ta-ta for now. Hope you enjoyed that quick vid, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta!